Now, one other feature of the current economic climate is that there's a booming market for odd job and handymen, or women. People with time on their hands and a need for money in their pocket are offering themselves to do something that you can't or don't want to do yourself. It's all being made possible by the internet, of course, and there are now dozens of sites offering casual labour to do anything from clearing your loft to assembling flat-pack furniture. By their nature, these sites are community-based. There's not much point in sending a handyman from Leeds to do a job in Southampton. And one of these sites is TaskPandas, which has launched in London, and it intends to go live in several other cities in the UK. Our reporter Paul Ivan Harris visited a home in Hackney to see how it works in practice.
My name is Liz, and I'm looking for a panda, a task panda, to help me with a task that I cannot do myself.
Liz, a retired teacher from Hackney in East London, is going online for a helping hand.
As we've got older, obviously, we're not able to do things quickly and easily that we used to do before.
We've all got to-do lists, especially at this time of year. Getting those odd jobs done can be tricky though. Placing an ad in the paper costs money, and how do you know that you can trust those offers in the newsagent's window?
The thing is, I've got my wonderful grandchildren coming over from Paris, and the tradition is that they come over on Christmas Eve on Eurostar, and part of the tradition is that Granny has the suitcase open with the decorations, and Abigail and Toby dress the tree. Only the decorations are in the attic, and you have to go up a step ladder, and it's precarious. I know I'll have an accident. Life's like that, isn't it? You know, I can just see me thinking, oh, go on then, I'll do it myself. No, I'll pay somebody to do it.
Earlier, Liz posted a task on the TaskPandas website. It didn't cost anything, and it took less than a minute to do.
So already I've had 3 bids, and one is saying 29, somebody's saying 26.50, somebody's saying 23. I think of the 3 that I've seen, this one looks possibly more my sort of person.
There are plenty of websites where talented people can sell their services to the highest bidder. What makes TaskPandas different?
What we do is we will look after small tasks that require someone local, physically local, and not as skilled necessarily.
Farouk Khan is the site's founder.
It's helping people earn a little bit of extra money to pay their bills. It's helping reduce the stress in other people's busy lives who just need to get certain things done and out of the way, especially around now, Christmas time. So it's a way people can help people in their neighbourhood, and that's, I think, a spirit that's been missing for a while, and I think in some ways, in a little way, this is bringing it back. The first thing that we do is we vet the initial applications, and then once they've completed their first task, we put the pandas through a CRB check. Once they've had a CRB check, they receive a badge, so when customers receive bids, they can see which bids have come from CRB check people, which haven't. So far, we have over 200 CRB check people.
And what about the pandas?
One of the things that we do to protect our pandas is when someone accepts a task, accepts a bid, they have to give us an authorization from their credit card or PayPal account.
Hello, I'm Derek from
hi,
TaskPandas.
Derek.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, oh, come on in. Right, it's a little house and there's not much room, so a lot of stuff gets stuck in the attic. But I've got
Back in Hackney, Liz has secured the services of her panda. Farouk says the sort of people signing up to become pandas are people who need a little extra to pay their bills, and people with lots of spare time on their hands, like students and the retired. But for Derek, it's something else.
I'm in a boring office, so therefore it's the variation, and plus what I enjoyed DIY. So I've done sort of doorbells, sandwiches for a football team. The game starts at 7, but they need to have somebody, and the tea lady's gone sick. So because it was local, I was able to bid on it. Plus also you're getting to meet people.
For Liz, outsourcing her errands via the web has 2 advantages.
I was able to look at their photographs online before they came, seen their face, I knew who they were, so they were authorised, and that matters. And the second thing was I didn't have to give them any money, because TaskPandas have this very, very professional way of paying through, actually it's through PayPal, but you don't have to handle cash, which again are two flashpoints, I would think, for people who are on their own or vulnerable in any way. You need to know who it is, you need to know they've been used before, and you don't want to be giving them money, because you don't want to get into this, yes lady, but I was here for an extra half an hour. Strong man.
We've got step ladders.
Yeah, it's all there.
Yeah,
so
no problem.
Yeah,
okay,
I'll show you.
You lead away, and then we'll have a. Well, let's see if we can get some decorations down.
It's a bit dark.
Is this the one?
That's the one.
Aha!
Brilliant. You are a star.
Okay.
With the job done, TaskPandas will verify its completion before transferring Derek's money. All that's left now for Liz is to wait for the grandchildren.
But when they come on Christmas Eve, they come hurtling in here, and then we open the Christmas decorations box and Christmas starts.
That was Liz, and Paul Ivan Harris was our reporter there from Hackney.